What's going on, everybody? Happy Saturday. Um, I am coming to talk about some of the wax companies I bought from. Now, I do kind of do go over like and show you the scents that I've been melting from the different companies, but I feel like, just to go through all of them and kind of tell you how they smell and, how long they throw and all of that, it can be really long. I've watched a lot of those videos, as I said before, and those videos, when they be like detailing, explaining those wax, they go for about 40, 30, 40 plus minutes, depending on how long, how many wax companies they're talking about or how much they melt through. But anywho, I'm going to just quickly go through. Hopefully I could get through some of these companies in less than 15 minutes because I can't go over 15 minutes. Or else it won't upload. I will have to shorten it to 15 minutes. So let's go because we're already over a minute in. So these are the wax companies I bought from, and basically there are a few more companies that I do want to try, but I am narrowing down my list of companies if I will buy from them again, and depending on how much their wax impressed me. I'm sorry. So basically the first one is Kimry Ann's. I really like Kimry Ann. Her wax gets better with age, so I can buy from her, and excuse me, my nose itch. I can buy from her and don't have to worry about my stuff going bad because her stuff really do get better with age. I mean, scent throw is crazy ridiculous, really strong, lasts long. You can get a lot of melts from one wax chunk. I have to upload that video though, so I will upload that one before I upload this one, just to show you me cutting one of her wax chunks and how many melts you can possibly get out of it, depending on how much you want to melt, you want to put in your warmer. To each his own. Some women say they use 1 to 2 ounces. Any more and you may be just wasting the wax. But anywho, so Kimry Ann I would definitely buy from again. L3 Waxy Wonders, I'm kind of on the fence about. I've melted some old stuff. I will say too that L3 Waxy Wonders also, the wax does last a long time as well, because I got some in a D-stash that was a year old and it threw very well. Some people I even heard in the groups said that L3 Waxy Wonders actually needs to sit and cure for a very long time. So that kind of aggravated them, which I couldn't really come in, but I could say the wax that I had from the D-stash was a year old and it was still throwing. I even gave Diva Deb some, and she fell in love with L3 Waxy Wonders, and the wax was a year old. It was a little over a year old actually, just by a couple of weeks. But anywho, but I don't know, they're still kind of on the fence with me because I haven't really melted anything that I got recent from them. Night Owl, I do the one scent, the two scents that I've melted so far I loved, and they gave me good throw. So I'm gonna say yes, I will order from Night Owl again. RG, of course, her stuff as well does better with age. Have not had a problem with scent throw in any of my warmers, 18 watt tea light or 24 watt. So yes, Glitterati, yes, I have had the chance to get my hands on Glitterati, which is very, 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 very hard to get. She does not have a store, and you're lucky if you can find somebody that is de-stashing selling the wax. Most of the time they are trade, not too much selling. So if you could get somebody to swap with you, or If you can buy it in a D-stash, you one of the lucky ones. Other than that, you have to catch her openings, which crazy people sign up for. You know, you may be waiting months to even get the wax. You will be waiting months to get the wax. I Heart Wax, I absolutely love. I will buy from her over and over again. Um, Great throw, great size pieces. She does have a website, but when she have her custom openings, you really need to get in there as soon as she open, because she has so many people to get through, and it's a custom. So which means you pick any scent you want. Customs is always going to be a long time, especially if it's a popular company. So you will be waiting for at least a month plus, depending on when you placed your order, where you at in line. And lucky for me, I was, even though I didn't come into about 30 minutes to almost an hour after she opened, I was one of the top 10 to place my order, because when she started filling them, my name, my order number was in there. So I was shocked. And I waited about, I want to say a month, 4 weeks, about 4 weeks, to get my wax, which I didn't order a whole lot because I wanted to test, because I heard some really shaky things about I Heart Wax, like that her tat was real funny, so I didn't want to spend too much and then I have to, things go wrong, or I didn't get my stuff, in a good time frame or whatever. But anywho, I absolutely love the wax and I will buy from her. I'm already like plotting my next order with her. The Waxy Lady Melts. I just bought a couple of things. The wax is not bad. I'm still kind of on the fence with it. Probably because one of the scents that I got, and I love the juicy fruit scent, but for whatever reason, this one kind of annoyed me. It was juicy fruit mixed with bubble gum. So I haven't melted anything else, so I'm still on the fence. Bear Wax. I do like Bear Wax. I had a little bit of an issue with 2 of the loaves that I had bought. I bought 4 loaves. 2 of them, one just gave, the scent throw was so faint, it was ridiculous. And the other one gave good scent throw, and that was really the one that I really wanted. But it only lasts for like 3-4 hours, the scent, and then it was gone. So she did refund me. Great customer service. The other 2 loaves that I got in the chunks were awesome. Great scent throw, lasted all day long, very strong. So I will buy from her again. I just have to, I guess, pick, I don't know what scents. Some of the companies, you really have to pay attention to the scents. Like, they may do well with citrus and fruity, but their bakery may not do well, so those are other things that I look for as well. But I will purchase from her again because she's very nice and the wax is good. I just had an issue with those 2. Mimi's Tarts, I'm still kind of testing. I will say her lemon dippity is off the chain. So if I don't order anything else from her, I order everything in lemon dippity because that stuff smells good. It throws very well. 10 out of 10. The scent lasts long. Come on now. I use my laptop as kind of like a light background. Rocket Melts. I love Rocket Melts. I love her fruity. Her fruity scents, her citrus scents. If you're not in the citrus, it'll run you out the room, seriously. Her satsuma, yeah, it's very strong. But I love like her, what is it? I got a Fruit Loop 7-Up, Fruitylicious or something like that. Yeah, her fruity scents is off the chain. So I will order from Rocket Melts. I got long lasting scent out of it. I have heard up and down reviews where some people were saying, some of the scents, they only got like 15 minutes, and I'm thinking that it may be the type of scent. Like I said, if it's clean, floral, fruity bakery, her bakery scents didn't last as long to me as her citrus and her fruity. Her citrus is the strongest to me, like the Satsuma, the Serendipity. They're very strong, and some people may not. They're very strong. Kind of too strong for me, but if it's mixed with a fruity, then I wouldn't mind it. But I would order from, I like Rocket Melts, and she give you these huge chunks. Kay's Creation, I love Kay's Creation. If you're just looking for a quick fix for some good wax, Kay's Creation is the way to go. She does make to order, but however the case may be, she gets this stuff out like within 2 days. For me, the 2 times that I ordered from her, she's gotten it out very, very quick within like 2-3 days of ordering. So if you're looking for, good wax, not too much fuss, I do buy her Rainbow Brittle. I get long-lasting scent throw from it. It smells up the house. You may have to use a little bit more than normal, but yeah, I will definitely purchase from her again. Her brittle is terrific. Super Tarts. Yes, I will purchase from her, but you only can catch her stuff when she puts out these samplers. For the most part, you're always able to get something, but you just have to wait. Like, she has the band bars. Her stuff is super strong, and you only need a little bit of it. Unfortunately, the one sampler that I got, the lavender sampler, because I was just getting into the wax or whatever, and I was just trying to get my hands on anything. Even though I knew I hated lavender, I do not like the smell of lavender. I've never smelled a sweet lavender, so a lot of them except for 2 were sweet lavender, and I figured since they was sweet lavender mixed with fruity and bakery, I would like it. Oh my goodness, that stuff made me so nauseous. It didn't stink, but it was just way too much, and especially in a scent that you don't particularly like. I sold it, but I am getting her band bars, and those were in scents that I know that I would like. But she's a great company to buy from, especially if you want to get the most from your money. You could get a lot of melts out of her tarts because you seriously do not need a lot of her wax to melt. Victoria's Designer Creations. I love Victoria. She's a sweetheart. The only con with Victoria is that, and she just changed it actually, is that you really do wait a long time to get your wax. But her wax is gorgeous. It smells good. You almost don't even want to melt it, but she has changed. She know that was one of the biggest complaints from a lot of her customers, and why some people stopped buying from her, because they would wait a ridiculously long time for their wax, when she would say 7 to 14 days, and 2-3 months later you're still waiting. I didn't wait that long, but I did wait about 2-3 weeks over the tat that she had gave, which once you get any wax from her and you know how she worked, like I said, she has changed it, but once you get wax from her, you could kind of just put in your order and just be like, I'll wait. That's how I feel anyway. So I will order from her again because I do love her wax. She has some of the strongest incense that I was looking for, very strong throw, like watermelon cotton candy. Oh my goodness. She has like one of the top watermelon cotton candy and banana that I have tried. Rainbow Melts. I like Rainbow Melts. I have not got a chance to place my own order. The melts that I got were in one was in a D-stash and one was in a Roque from Tina, and it was lemon fluff cake and Be Mine, and I absolutely loved both of those. but she has samplers that she does, and so